Forward to July 1947, Roswell, New Mexico. A rancher named Mack Brazel finds strange debris scattered across his property after a storm. He alerts the local sheriff, who alerts the Roswell Army Air Field. They send out their top intelligence officer, Major Jesse Marcel, to investigate. What happens next becomes the most famous UFO story on Earth. On July 8, 1947, the military issues a press release saying they've recovered a flying disc. Not a weather balloon, not a kite, a flying disc. Newspapers go nuts. It's front page stuff worldwide. And then, less than 24 hours later, the story changes. A second press release comes out. Now the object is just a weather balloon. Major Marcel is ordered to pose with photos with mangled balloon debris. A story he would later deny, saying the material he actually recovered was something else entirely. Nothing made on this Earth. Now, it's fair to say, those comments came decades later. His memory, like everyone's, is up for debate. Officially, the balloon explanation was a story for almost 50 years. But if you zoom out, you see a pattern that looks awfully familiar. Extraordinary event, brief shocking admission, swift boring debunking, case closed. In the 1990s, after renewed public pressure, the U.S. Air Force updated the story again. Now, it just wasn't a random weather balloon. It was debris from Project Mogul, a top-secret program using high-altitude balloons to listen for Soviet nuclear tests. To believers, this wasn't a confession. It was a patch. One more layer on the cover-up. What about the alleged bodies? Those stories didn't really hit the mainstream until decades after 1947. The Air Force eventually said people were probably misremembering encounters with crash test dummies dropped in the desert during the 1950s.